Hey guys, it's Charlotte here with Dragonfly Soul Healing. So it's been a little while since I've come on and done a reading for you guys, so I got my cards all shuffled up here. I have a lot of cards here, but I don't have enough time for all of them, so we're gonna kind of just go where it needs to. You know, the cards that have come up is really interesting because it seems to be kind of a theme right now. You know, the first one I want to bring up is the Lady of the Mirror, and it says reflection and non-judgment. And this card is really asking you, like, where are people mirroring back to you what it is that you need to change in yourself? We have the community card here as well that's really asking you, like, what I talked about this morning of, like, who's in your circle? Are they helping you to grow? Are they here to help you? Or are they actually holding you back? The spiritual gifts card comes out as well. And it's like, it's time for us to really start standing in our power, in our truth. The Empress card over here is like, it's time to give birth to our dreams and really standing in our truth, in our power, finding our people, because there's something here that wants to balance out. And so the Six of Pentacles here comes up twice, actually. We have this one, but this one here's got that snowy white owl with it, and there's some kind of message that's trying to show up. You're actually trying to jump timelines at this time to get into that new aspect of life. You're really being asked to start stepping forward into a whole new direction that maybe you didn't even realize you needed to go. And so the Page of Air here says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. And so there's this change showing up in your world, and sometimes it doesn't go out the way you want it to, right? We kind of have this idea of where we think we're going in life, and then all of a sudden life happens and the Wheel of Fortune shows up and everything changes. I don't know why it keeps going the wrong way here. But we're being asked to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups here. And you see that somebody's already done the walking away, and you're kind of stuck here like, wait, what am I supposed to do with this now that you're gone? What if you're actually meant to move forward too? Like, what if you're actually holding on so tightly to what you think you're supposed to be doing that you can't see how to actually move forward? Are you getting stuck in other people's perceptions and projections of who you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to do it? The Justice here is really asking you to balance these scales, which is literally showing up twice now, right? This balancing of the scales. And the Six of Earth says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. And so something here wants to show up for you, and you can have these really beautiful things show up in your world if you really just fully step into these gifts, right? We had the spiritual gifts card here. And so you know that it's time to stand in your power. You see it. I've been pushing you guys hard this last little while. Every post that I make, I feel like I'm giving you guys little bitch slaps everywhere, but sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need to see the portal here that's taking us into a new direction so that we're not stuck in this darkness, lost anymore. There's something really cool that wants to show up in our world, but we have to be willing to take it with that Knight of Wands here. It's like we need to take action into this new direction. And so if we're not taking action, life is going to show up, and those difficult changes to plans and truth delivered without tact and challenging information showing up comes in to really force us to start dealing with our crap. What needs to come to the surface here? The Spirit Whisper, divine guidance, higher knowing. Look at the snowy white owl showing up again here. There's a message showing up for you that it's time to actually start taking action. And even the Fool card over here, it's like it's time to take that leap of faith, right? Have that faith in yourself that you can actually do something really beautiful with your life, and you can go somewhere really beautiful if only you let yourself, right? Like, this is a huge thing right now, is we're kind of getting stuck on this I don't know where I am going. I don't know who I am. I don't know what to do. The cosmos shows up here. And it's like the universe is trying to bring you these ideas, right? You see the moon here dropping this information. There's downloads showing up. This is also where it's really important to find this community, find our people, and let go of these people that aren't serving our highest good, right? This moving forward. Man, I should do better with these cards. I'm making a mess everywhere. But this is why we're being asked to move forward. We have to let go of people that aren't helping us grow right now, because we're going through this transformation, right? The Swan Queen says transformation, intuition, and patience. And we have to stop compromising our integrity, right? It's time to stand in our truth, stand in our integrity. The Rabbit here's representing that fertility, trying to birth something new. And we have to be willing to do it. But the Hungry Ghosts here, scarcity consciousness and attachment, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachments, right? We're getting stuck in this fear of what if it doesn't work out? What if? But what if it does? What if it's actually your own perceptions and not being willing to make a move, but always just sitting there looking out at the horizons of what you could have? That's what's literally holding you back. And we have the High Priestess showing up twice here now too. And this High Priestess says, listen to your intuition. Didn't this one card just say intuition somewhere? Transformation, intuition, patience, right? There's this, we've been going through this death, and that's something that's been huge over this last several months, where we've been really forced to die and allow those old aspects of self to be removed from our lives. And so there's something here that's really asking you to let go of these obsessions, let go of these attachments to old ways of thinking, old ways of being, because those aren't serving you anymore, and you know it. You see it. You see it when I post these things about letting go of these people, and you know exactly what damn friend I'm talking about. And guess what? You keep answering the phone. You keep getting into their trauma. And then what happens? You get off the phone and you're so tired that you can't even function. You're just too tired. Oh, look at the prison wife at the bottom of the deck again here. You get stuck in your own self-sabotage because of all these other people's stuff, right? All right, let's see what else we got here. What else do we need to know for today? The Three of Air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. I feel like you need to forgive yourself for staying stuck in this situation for so long, and know that there's this celebration. Look, the three people, this is something that keeps, I don't know why it's so blurry. The three people keep showing up here. It's like there's this community of people, your soul family, that's literally looking for you, waiting for you to show up, wanting you to show up. The Eight of Air at the bottom, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. What are you afraid of? What do you think comes about when you take action and move away from these people? Are you afraid of hurting people's feelings? Why are you willing to compromise your own comfort for other people's comfort? And not to mention that, this is something that I keep bringing up too, because I want you guys to look at both sides of the coin. But what if you keeping people comfortable is literally keeping them from growing just as much as it's keeping you from growing? That's a deep one, because we're so worried about hurting people's feelings and stuff like this that we really literally compromise ourselves and our own happiness for other people's comfort. So we get in this point of discomfort for other people's comfort. Oh my goodness. Throwing the cards everywhere. Interesting that we have the Eight of Cups come out again, walking away from these situations that aren't serving our highest good. And we even have the Chariot. It's like, you know, it's time to move forward. You see it. You're hopping on this chariot and trying to take off. But it's your own sadness, this Three of Swords, which is like this heartbreak card. It's your own stuff holding you back from fully growing. the Knight of Cups wants to come in and offer you something really beautiful. And I mean, it's this guy with this date, but you look, he's got this letter here. There's some kind of truth that wants to come out. And I mean, we could look at this as relationships, but I don't see it like that right now. I feel like, if anything, it's about relationships and people. Like, this guy clearly wants you to be happy, right? He's not showing up here as a player. He's showing up here as a lover. And so there's something here about wanting to bring in this stability, these new relationships that show up to really bring you some beautiful, beautiful energy. But we have to be willing to let go of this. The Ten of Swords here. You see all these ravens, crows, ravens, whatever there are. Normally the Ten of Swords is somebody being stabbed in the back 10 times, right? But in this card, it's literally, the swords are represented as crows, which are usually represented as death, right? The bringer of change, stuff like this. And so with that, it's almost like we have to let go of these burdens that are holding us back so that we can bring in these beautiful people. So we have to be willing to let go of energies that, you know, it's hard to let go of people sometimes. I understand. I had a friend that was my friend for life. She was my friend forever, and I had to let her go because she wasn't growing with me. And in our conversations, I was literally being held back from my own growth because she didn't believe in what I believed in. And people don't need to be perfect in your world, but if they're not on the same level as you, where are you holding yourself back to dumb yourself down for these people? This is something really important that we need to pay attention to because it's not serving our highest good. We really, really need to start paying attention to what helps us grow, what helps us thrive in life. If we have people in our world that hold us back, that make us feel like we don't even want to like answer the phone, but yet we do, those people that you get a text from and you're just like, oh, why do you keep showing up? Because you keep letting them show up, right? I'm good at ignoring people. I'm good at just being like, sorry, I'm done with you. Carry on with your life because I'm not here anymore. You know, I'm going elsewhere. And if you're not coming with me, that's fine. I love you from afar. And I'm going to carry on without you because I'm always growing. I'm always trying to learn new things, right? And so we really need to start paying attention to where we're getting stuck in this prison wave, this self-sabotaging energies. And it's showing up a few times, right? We've got the Eight of Air here. We've got this scarcity consciousness, obsessions. We're getting obsessed with other people's growth, but not doing anything for our own growth. What are you doing? You're being asked to walk away. The Eight of Cups showing up a couple times too. There's a few things that are literally asking you to move forward. And so today's message is really about how do you find your soul tribe if your energy field is so full of people that aren't helping you anymore. This is why this is showing up in your field. Because if we don't make room for these people, then they can't show up, right? And so it's something that I've really noticed over this last little while is I've had to let go of people. I've had to let go of habits and belief systems and all kinds of different stuff. But the more things that I let go of, all of a sudden, the more room I have for growth. And that is where I'm going. This is what I want out of life. And I hope that that's what you guys want too. We really are ready to grow. There's something, this curiosity here that's trying to show up here that's like, what is this new direction? Where is it that I'm going? What if I have to be alone for a few months? I've gone through lots of periods where I just don't even have any friends in my world, where it's like I have friends kind of in the background, but I don't talk to any of them for months and months and months because I go through my own healing and growth phases. And so what if you have to be alone for a little bit? What is that fear, that attachment to people that you're holding on to? Because there's something there as well, right? So this is like a deep one, telling you guys to let go of all your people. If they're growing with you, great, keep them in your corner. But if they're not, guys, the longer you hold on, the more you're stuck in this. And like, aren't you sick of it already? All right, guys, I hope this helps. I will chat with you soon. Take care.